I just bought and renovated a house here in Sicily. It was my very first renovation. I spent $60,000 all in. If I can go back in time and do it all over again, what would I do differently? Today I'm talking about my air conditioning and heating units. So I have two units installed. I have this one down here in my living room, and then I have the identical upstairs in my bedroom. And the guy that installed them was the plumber on my house. So he convinced me that I needed two of these heavy duty units. They're heating, air conditioning, and dehumidifiers. He convinced me I needed two of them and I should, because they were 1,200 euros each. And that it was important that I get these ones because then he's an authorized service provider. So if anything happens to them, I can just call him and he'll be out to fix them. Okay, well, that's all well and good, but the problem, so this one's fine here in the living room. It doesn't get below 40 degrees here in Sicily. So I have run the heat here. I've needed to, and I run it during the day and then I shut it off at night. And because the heat rises, it still heats the upstairs. So I never needed a heater up there. So that I basically paid extra for the one upstairs that I don't need heat on. I could have saved money and just gone with a pure air conditioning unit upstairs and a less expensive just air conditioning unit. So that's first and foremost, I wasted money there. The second thing is that this plumber, unfortunately, if I could go back in time, I wouldn't have used this plumber. About 50% of everything that he's done in the house had to be fixed by somebody else. And my shower is still leaking. And he was supposed to be here about a week ago to fix it. And he has completely ghosted me. So of course that brings up concerns on the maintenance of these units as well. I'm not telling you this to, tear down the plumber. I'm just, I'm not going to come on the internet and explain that, my house renovation was without its faults. There's, that's the only issue, luckily. That's the only issue that I've had really is with some of the plumber's work. It's just sloppy, needed to be fixed by somebody else. So, if I could go back in time, I wouldn't have gone with such heavy-duty aircon heating units, and I probably would have used a different plumber. So there's still a few more things going through my house as I'm officially living here and just using it day to day. So thanks for following along, and I'm sure there'll be more in this series.